Alright, so here I'm already short 500 shares at about $4. And as you can see, I entered 3 different times, and I thought the red candle that formed would be the end. And I thought that was just a fake out to try to get somebody out, but it ended up going just a little bit further. And I just shorted 100 more shares just because I thought that was the end, which the bear's hammer pretty much was saying it, but as you can see, I ended up being wrong when I got out. I wanted to get out for a loss of 100, but it ended up being like 170 or 140, somewhere around there. Yeah, around 141. As I seen the volume start to come in a little bit more. But I thought to myself, if it broke past the highs, it should go higher than this. And since it didn't, I saw it as a volume exhaustion candle. So I took a break, not really a break. I took a small pause before getting back in. I just wanted to check the resistance levels and just make sure. Usually I have them drawn out, but not this time. And as you can see, it hit the same thing about 4 times and came back down. So on this one, resistance on the daily chart was very important. So I said, okay, time to get back in. And I meant to get in with 500 shares, but for some reason I got in with 200. Which is why I added a few moments later. Here's the first 200. And I was gonna risk about 450, so about 20 cents. But I messed up my average just a little bit. Only by 5 cents, 6 cents. So now I'm risking, instead of 100, like 106 or something like that. So basically at this point it's a baby head and shoulder if it rolls over here. But that's not what I was going off of. That's just a little hindsight analysis. I was really going out the 450 level. And the fact that I thought this stock was done at the open. But I guess it short squeezed. And look at the level 1 bids. See 30, wait, 395. It started at around 50. Now it's 40. Now it's 39, 28, 20, 14, and 13, and then we're off. And here comes the halt. Wait while I celebrate. A few seconds before it opens back up. And I wasn't moving because I actually thought when I got into it and I looked where I was in the trade, I was gonna swing it, but because I had to go to work, I didn't, and because I wouldn't have been able to get out if something else happened. So, um, well, that's later on. But for now, I just wasn't thinking about getting up because I wanted to hold to the twos. Now I'm thinking about adding, but it needs to bounce pretty high, like 394, for me to bounce, so I don't mess up my average too bad. And usually I get in slow and I get out slower, so I don't all go into one, go all in at once. Even if it's a baby amount, like 500 shares, that just makes me, it helps me know that my losers are smaller, because if I'm gonna lose in a trade, I'm only gonna lose when I'm in like 200 or 300 shares. But in a trade like this, I could have averaged in about 700 or 1,000, which I won't have that much on a losing trade because I average in as they show me that I'm right in the trade. And that AKRX trade ended up being a pretty good winner too. And I never did get the ad because it never went up as high as I thought. I guess it's because nobody really had shorts on this. Or so I've been told. Nobody really had shorts. It was hard to borrow, very, very hard to borrow. Maybe trade zero, but that's about it, if that. I eventually covered around 320. I cut the video off short because I thought I was gonna swing it. And it ended up opening at 180.